Hey guys, Joe from Noislash here, and I just wanted to make this quick video to address an important topic, which is the new data policy introduced by Apple on all iOS devices that will require users to actively prompt in for data tracking. So I don't want to go like full nerd with this stuff because I just want to tell you what you need to do as an artist if you want to promote your music on Spotify or maybe Apple Music with the best type of social media ads. So you can just move on with your life, but make sure that you stick until the end because every point that I'm going to cover here is really important. So if you've been running ads as an artist for some time now, you're probably using conversion ads, and conversion ads are the type of ads that will allow you as an artist to essentially know exactly how much you're paying for each new fan that visits your Spotify page or maybe Apple Music page. And with this type of campaigns, you are able to be really specific in the way that you acquire new fans, and you are able to optimize your campaigns for, let's say, higher quality fans. Because if you're running like the normal type of campaigns, that if you're not super techy and you're not very familiar with the Facebook advertising platform, you are probably running traffic campaigns, and with traffic campaigns you are only trying to essentially have people clicking on your ad but not necessarily convert into the whatever action that you want them to take, whether it's like following you on Spotify or just listening to your stuff on Spotify. So the first change that you really need to be aware of is that the domain that you are sending pixel events from needs to be verified in your business manager. This means that if your page is, for example, fanlink.to/noislash, and you're running ads to this page, you need to be the owner of fanlink.to. And this means that you are responsible for the domain verification. Otherwise, you cannot send pixel events and you cannot run the conversion type campaigns. The domain verification is the most important change that has been enforced, so I'm going to show you how you can verify it from start to finish. The first thing you need to do, in case you don't already have a domain, is buy one. So in my case, I already have a domain on Google Domains, but the settings that you will have to edit is the same on every domain provider. So what you need to do when you purchase your own domain, or you just simply want to connect the domain that you already own, is to go on business settings on your business manager, then scroll down to brand safety, and then domains. So you click on add and you type, for example, smartmusiclink2.com, because smartmusiclink.com is the domain that we are using for all the artists at Noislash. So say that it's smartmusiclink2.com, you click on add domain. And once you do that, you copy the TXT code right here because it's needed to complete the verification on your domain provider. As we said, the setting to edit is the same on every domain provider. What you have to do, no matter the provider you use, is to go on the DNS settings and add a TXT record. What this will do is tell your business manager that you actually own the domain. So you choose, for example, I'm here on Google Domains because that's the domain provider that I use both for noislash.com and also for smartmusiclink.com, which is the domain that essentially we provide to every artist that we run campaigns for. So I'm gonna click on manage here, then I will click on DNS. I will scroll to the bottom of the page. I will select the TXT record, and here you're going to paste essentially the same code that the Facebook Business Manager gave you. So you're gonna paste this one right here, and then you will click on add. Now this is a different domain that I've verified, and I don't actually own this exact domain, but I did the exact same thing both for noislash.com and smartmusiclink.com. So I pasted this TXT record on the field here, and the host, you can leave it as it is. Usually the verification happens in a matter of minutes, but sometimes it can take even hours. You just need to go back here, click on verified, and then you should be able to see the verification active. Now that you verify your domain, let's see how you can integrate it with ToneDen. The reason that I'm going to show you how to integrate it with ToneDen is because they are the only ones, as far as I know, that offer a seamless domain integration on their free plan. You just go to your account settings. So let me show you how to do it. So you go to your account settings here, and then advertising, then you scroll to the bottom here and click on add domain. Now here you have to type the domain that you just verified, but also including a subdomain. This is because when integrating a domain by adding a CNAME in your domain settings, this is the way that you integrate your own domain on Tonden, and you can simply route the main domain to Tonden because you have to add a CNAME with a subdomain. So it can be, for example, music.yourdomain.com or link.yourdomain.com. Now, you just go back to the DNS settings where you added the txt record and you add a CNAME that points to fanlink.io with the host being the name of your subdomain. So for example, say that my main domain is noiseless.com. To verify the domain here on Tonden, so let me call it another way. So test123.noiseless.com. I'm going to click on next. Then what I have to do is to go on Google Domains, and then I actually have to go on noiseless.com DNS. I'm gonna scroll down here. I'm gonna add a CNAME. So test123, domain name is fanlink.io. I'm gonna click on add. I'm gonna click on next. This is optional. Now I'm gonna click on done. The verification usually will take a few hours, so don't worry if it's not configured yet. Now, the very last thing that you need to do is set up the aggregated event measurement. I will save you the kind of techy details, but what this means is that you have to connect the specific pixel events to your own domain on your ad account to run the conversion campaigns. So for example, let me show you on the backup pixel that we have to run some of the campaign that we have active right now. So it's called no/music pixel. I'm gonna open on Events Manager. And what you need to do when you have to set up the aggregated event measurement is to go, you just go right here. You click on Configure Web Events. You make sure that your domain is actually verified. Then, for example, I'm going to click on Manage Events. I'm going to click on Edit. And here you have to essentially choose your pixel first, and then you choose the pixel event or custom conversion that you want to use for your own campaigns. So say for example that you use Tonden. So the view content on Tonden is the pixel event that is corresponding to the conversion action that you want the people to take. So if you want the people to click on your listen on Spotify button on your Tonden landing page, the view content is the pixel event that you're looking for. So you're going to select your pixel here, and then you're going to select the event name, which will be view content. So from now on, you will be allowed to run conversion campaigns with your own domain. You have been able to integrate your own domain with Tonden, and you're also registered essentially the pixel event that you want to use for your Tonden campaigns. Now, just be aware that you are limited to 8 pixel events. Again, if all you do is running conversion campaigns, you are probably using 2 or 3 pixel events at max, so it's nothing that you should really worry about. And Facebook is going to automatically add the 8 events that you have been using the most anyway. If you are selling merch or maybe growing an email list, you will then need maybe 3 or 4 other events. But again, 8, in my opinion, are enough. And to prove that, the ad campaigns that we run for Noiseless for our own business, which are way more complex than the campaigns that we run for the majority of the artists that we work with, 8 events are going to be enough. Then the second change is that the attribution window will be 7 days instead of 28 days. This means that if you're running conversion ads to track the clicks on your Spotify or Apple Music link on your Linktree, Hypedit or Tonden page, whatever it may be, the conversion that will happen after 7 days of someone viewing or clicking on your ad are not going to be reported. But you should not really worry about it, because when you're running this type of campaign where you're sending people to your Spotify or Apple Music music profile, usually the conversion happens within 24 hours max that a person views or clicks on your ad. Of course, if you're running a retargeting campaign, it will maybe happen a little bit later, but generally speaking, when you go out to cold traffic, which is 90% of the time, you can rest assured that every conversion will be reported correctly. Finally, the size of custom audiences with the pixel as source will definitely decrease. Even though I haven't really been able to find specific information about that, and this means that retargeting will become harder and less effective because of the pool of people that engage with your website, whether it's your merch store or smart link page, will be smaller. But here is a bonus tip. Even though the size will probably decrease, you will still be able to generate custom and lookalike audiences from engagement sources, meaning people who watch maybe a percentage of your videos, people who engage with your Facebook page, or maybe people who engage with your Instagram page, or even simply visited your Instagram account. Since this is not really dependent on pixel events, but rather on engagement within the app, something that you can do is start creating your new campaigns also with engagement in mind. So you can start creating longer videos to then retarget people who watched a good percentage of them instead of using short 10-15 second videos. Alright, this is it for this video, and yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know what you could expect if you run social media ads for your own music with these new Apple changes, and if something substantial will change, I will definitely make a new video so you guys can stay up to date. Alright, see you in the next one. Peace.